Hi Leo, this is your May 2019 angel card reading. I'm doing general readings for all the signs, and so just a reminder that these may not resonate with you completely. Just take what does and discard the rest. If you would like a personal reading from me, please go to my website, angelawakening.net, or follow the links below in the description box, and we can set something up for you personally to get a more unique version of what's happening for you specifically. I am using the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue, and also pulling an Archangel Oracle card, also by Doreen Virtue. So in a lot of cases, you're not necessarily going to be able to read the cards that I'm holding up, but I will give you the card names. So if you would like to go back and review it online, you can absolutely do that. I have just been getting, for all the signs, the month of May is a big month, a month of, really giving us an opportunity to just address some things that maybe we have kept, not necessarily kept hidden, but just things that have been in the works, or things that we didn't think that we were ready to share with the world, or we didn't think that we were going to get recognized for. And May gives us an opportunity to get some recognition. And that can be in a personal relationship, professional, with friends, with career, with hobbies, whatever. And how we assimilate this this information that's coming at us, and how we put that energy back out into the world, I think is going to be a really big indicator for how the rest of 2019 is going to treat us, because we're just going to need to be super centered, really focused, not letting the little stuff, and I know it's easier said than done, not letting the little things get to us, but recognizing it for what it is, not letting people and some of the pettiness that, can surround us, not letting that dictate how well our day is going to go. And really just being hyper-focused on, I have my goals, which I feel like you do, and I am moving forward with them, and I'm not going to let these little distractions, these little challenges, these small breaks in the action be the reason why I don't do well in the month of May, and set myself up for success the rest of 2019. I feel like you're in a really good place, and that you're usually known for standing your ground and not being deterred by other people and their and some of their potential cattiness or whatever. But let's just see where this takes us. For a fire, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Yeah, so I think you're going to be ambitious, passionate. You're going to have the energy and drive to keep moving forward. You're not really going to get lost or caught up in the distractions that the rest of us can potentially get dragged into. 4 being the number of the home and family, and this card talking about a happy home life, and yeah, you having a sense of peace about the way that you're operating. And you may be seeing a lot of things around you that you're like, that is not the way I would handle that. I don't like seeing that. I don't like being a part of it. And you might just separate yourself from it. I don't know if it's it could be a family argument or something that happens at work, but something that you see that you don't like, and you're like, no, I'm not going to I'm not going to let this in any way become more than it needs to, and I'm not going to let this person or situation or event get between me and all the hard work that I've done up until this point, because the reward is your abundance, is your peace and contentment, and the freedom that comes with that kind of success can give you a lot of satisfaction. It's just a matter of ensuring that you count your blessings, that you celebrate the positive things that are happening for you, that are happening around you, that are happening to people that you care about, either your intimate, significant relationships or the relationships around you. Celebrating it and letting all this other stuff just kind of float out there. 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So yeah, again, a card about rewards coming, about contentment. 8 is the number of resources and income and salaries and finances. So whatever work you've been involved in, whatever you've been focused on, can now be rewarded, because you're now able, as I say, you staying focused and highlighting what it is that you've been doing and not getting sidetracked is going to help lead to this reward. And I think that's where you like to be anyway. I don't think this is going to be a challenge for you. You know, you're going to have an opportunity to learn some lessons. It's kind of up to you how far you want to take them and where exactly you want to learn the lesson and kind of drop off, or say, no, thank you, I don't need to have that conversation. I already get it. I already know where you're going. But knowing that you're on the right track, and now it's maybe more about, okay, if I'm into something that I really care about, if I'm into something that really resonates with me, is there somebody, an advisor of some kind, that can help me hone this craft, that can help me become just a little bit better at what it is that I do? As I say, an advisor, a mentor, a teacher, somebody in your field that either you already know of, or that you can, either by going back to school or getting a certification or taking part, in a weekend class or whatever, that where you can say, you know what, my heart is really in this type of work, and now instead of spending time with these people over here that are talking and buzzing about other stuff that is not going to make me a better person, is certainly not going to make me better at my craft, I need to get in with the people or person who can help me be better at this, because this is where I want my focus to be. 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. So yeah, that's what you're working towards. You're working towards having your work speak for itself. And your work is going to speak for itself when you feel like you've delivered a product or a service that is at its highest, where you feel like in your field you have an edge. You've got something to offer that you already know other people can't compete with. And it's not because you're being arrogant, and it's not because you're, not wanting other people to be a part of it. It's just, look, I know I'm working hard. I know I'm skilled at this. I even took it to the next level while you guys were over here, talking about other stuff. I decided to get certified at XYZ, and I'm taking this back to the group. And as a team player, I'm going to contribute my creativity in a different way. Number 3 on this card is also the sign of the number of creativity, the number of having childlike qualities, expressing yourself, and having a sense of joy about what it is that you're delivering and what it is that you're building on. And as I say, while other people are going to get distracted, if you do this, if you work towards the thing that's driving you anyway, the thing that you're most, that is calling to you and you want to be a part of anyway, this is going to be a smooth ride for you. Strength, Archangel Ariel, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. Yeah, so just not even getting caught up. And it's going to be really easy for all of us in the month of May and through the rest of 2019 to continue with our judgments of other people and how other people are living and whether or not they're contributing and whether or not they're doing enough. If you just worry about your work and your contributions and the value that you offer, you're going to naturally, I think, forgive people who may have slighted you or may be talking about you while you're busy working. But you're definitely able to handle what comes at you at this point. And it's not about, well, I'm just going to run through it and I'm not going to feel anything. I'm just going to hyper focus and, not even consider other people's feelings. That's not what it's about. I think you're going to naturally, as you're going through the work that you love, the passion that you have for what it is that you do, for the thing that gets you up in the morning, as you naturally do that, some of this maybe just cloud that feels like it's hanging over you right now is just naturally going to dissipate, because it's not going to have a place. It's not going to have a place to live. It's going to go live with those people who are talking and conspiring and who are unhappy and who maybe are in not so great a place and aren't really thinking about, oh yeah, maybe I should just be focusing on the things that I like to do. Maybe I should just be focusing on the things that I love and not necessarily on what other people are doing or how they're reacting. Your Archangel card is Raphael. Breathe, take several deep breaths, and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So it can be easy for all of us to get into a old pattern kind of trap of how we handle stressful situations and people that aren't producing and feeling like you need to carry the weight of everybody. But really breathing through it, considering that your health is going to improve because you're working on yourself, you're manifesting the things that are important to you, you're doing the work behind the scenes, and then you're taking that work back to your team, your department, your organization, your hobby, whatever, and you're willing to share it. And as you naturally do that, you also bring in potentially a whole new group of people that you might want to work with, or a group of people that you've either always wanted to have in your on your team, in your world, and for whatever reason they just, you know, the cards just haven't played out that way. But this could now set you up to be working with people that you really truly respect, that you enjoy, that get your contributions, and you naturally will just let go of those people and those events and situations that that you don't enjoy being around, and that aren't going to help you get to the next step anyway. So, Leo, I think that's really exciting. You've got one of the most positive readings that I've had, especially in terms of you're already you've already got the strength um, inside for what it is that you want to do and where you want to go, and that's half of it. Just knowing that that's, you know, you're on the path and you're really not going to let things get in your way. But you can do it with some grace, and you can do it with some humility, and the people around you are going to enjoy you all the more for it. So I hope this helped. If you would like a personal reading, again, you can go to angelawakening.net, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.